Take an opportunity to discuss the problems of mass incarceration in our country and also in the state of Ohio. There are policies that are in place that continue to increase prison length stay, and these policies have actually helped to increase our prison population to what is no mystery, the largest in the world. 2.2 million people are incarcerated in our country at this time. Even from the 1980s, where 40,900 people were incarcerated for drug offenses, these numbers went up to 452,964 people that are incarcerated currently in our nation for drug offenses. We've already shown through many studies that this is not as effective as community-based correctional programs, substance abuse treatment, mental health treatment centers. So by keeping people in prisons, we are diverting funds away from proven methods to reduce recidivism and crime rates. Ohio's prison population increased just in 2017 by 5,500 people as a result of drug offenses. Now, this is partially due to the problems that we are seeing with heroin and opiate overdoses. We needed to have some kind of a response. This has been our response. Again, studies show it's not the best response. One of the things that has been a major factor in these lengthy prison sentences is mandatory minimum sentences. We've also seen these called determinate sentencing laws. Indeterminate sentencing laws were based around parole boards determining when a person could be released from prison. Ohio overturned that on July 1st, 1996, Senate Bill 2, partially because the population was confused about how that worked and why it was that some people seemed to be arbitrarily released earlier than others. Part of it that was beneficial with the parole boards is that it encouraged good conduct among inmates. But again, some of the other problems that were noticed, the public did not elect the parole board. So we wanted an elected official to be making the sentence minimums, and that power was given to the judges in Ohio. Again, that was July 1st, 1996. At this point, Ohio has been the 7th fastest growing prison population in our nation from the years 2005 to 2015, and we also are 3rd in the nation for people on probation. 1 in 48 adults are on probation in this state. One of the key issues that comes along with this determinate sentencing, as Bales and Miller pointed out in a study they did in 2012 in Florida, people that have no incentive for good behavior to be released earlier, they know that they're going to be serving 85% of their maximum sentence. That actually increases misconduct in the inmates. That also increases danger to the other inmates and danger and stress to the workers in these institutions. With that in mind, we have to ask ourselves, is this beneficial to corrections? Is this actually encouraging people to improve their behaviors, or is not much of an encouragement at all? Some other facts that I'd just like to discuss would be the recommendations. Certainly, one of the major recommendations by the Sentencing Project proposes eliminating mandatory minimums for prison sentences. Also, funds should be put into substance abuse counseling centers, research for improved methods, and mental health disorder institutions throughout our state. We could be diverting the funds that have really plagued our state for, over 3 decades by this mass incarceration. We want to see that come down, and we want to see people put into institutions throughout our state that can actually correct behavior and not attempt to incapacitate people. This is proven to be a failed method by the National Research Council, who say that recidivism rates are expected to go down as people increase in age anyway. Lengthy prison sentences do not improve crime rates, though they may be necessary for high-rate offenders and extremely dangerous offenders. More than anything, though, as Ohio's continuing to grow in a prison population, we need to look at these determinate sentencing laws. Are there ways that we can overturn minimum sentences so that people have more incentive to change their behaviors? Thank you so much for listening.